OverDo Everything. Wait a minute. Has Dr. Bob lost it? Let's find out next on Music Surgery with me, Dr. Bob. Hey, before we get started, please hit the subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified of future videos. Also, there are tons of great samples from my personal library below in the description of every video. They're all pay what you want. And lastly, if you want me to work on your music, hit me at drbobmusicsurgery@gmail.com. I couldn't possibly mean OverDo Everything, right? Well, absolutely, kind of. Watch this. All right, you guys, OverDo Everything? Kind of, maybe, yes, maybe. All right, listen to this. I'm going to play a little bit of this, and we'll go to work on it. Okay, let me show you how I dial this in and what I mean by overdoing everything. So, for one, here is one of the lead vocals of the chorus. What kind of world would it? What kind of world? I have 4 of the lead vocal, but what I mean by overdoing everything is okay, on this vocal, I don't have a reverb in Ascend. I have one here. Echo Boy, this very cool thing down here called Telephone under the styles. I encourage you all to look. I did a video about this once under the styles of the way this thing sounds. These are presets down here. You have your presets up here, but sounds presets here too. But here's what I mean by overdoing everything. So here's the mix knob. What kind of world would it? What kind of world would it? What kind of world would it be? What kind of world would it? What kind of world? So I'm dialing in a ton of that effect to hear what that effect is, and then I'm going to dial it to taste. Obviously, let's do that with the music on because nothing else matters. What kind of world would it? What kind of world would it? What kind of world would it? What kind of world would it be? Go to the second one. What kind of world would it? What kind of world would it? What kind of world? What kind of world would it? What kind of? And so forth and so on between all these parts. I have 4 of the same part, and then down here I have. What kind of world would it? What kind of world would it? What kind of world would it be? What kind of world would it? What kind of world would it? What kind of world? So what I've done is I've trained my ear quickly to listen for that little radio stereo spread thing that this Echo Boy has, and then I can go up and down to taste in the mix. Similarly, I've got all the chorus vocals on this group. So let's do the same thing. What kind of world would it? What kind of world would it be? So I've turned it up to really hear what I'm going for. What kind of world would it? What kind of world would it? What kind of world would it be? Great. That's a little more of a macro one with all of the vocals. Let's go to the same thing. Let me go to the bass, which is always something that seems like it takes forever to get right. So, what kind of world would it? What kind of world would it? I've got not only the sound of it, but the tone of it in my head now. What kind of
And I can also overdo EQ points in the bass to listen to what those do.
What kind of world would it? What kind of world would it? What kind of world would it be? Oh, what kind of world would it? What kind of world would it?
Great. I overdid that frequency and decided I like what it did down there low. So it was in my head, not only the sound of it, but the tone of it. What else can we do that? The solo. So there's a little solo here.
What kind of world would it be?
And what I want that solo to do is take over the level of the lead vocal when the lead vocal stops.
What kind of world would it? What kind of world would it be? Kind of world would it? What kind of world would it be?
So usually a guitar solo is just an extension of what the singer sang last. Now let me go to there's a kick drum in this song, and it's right here. So again, let me turn it up.
Kind of world would it? What kind of world would it be? Kind of world would it?
I've got the sound and the tonality of it in my head.
Kind of world would it? What kind of world would it be?
I like that frequency right there where it's peaking.
Kind of world would it? What kind of world would it be?
And even on a master bus, I'll go over to my compressor and overdo it.
Kind of world would it? What kind of world would it be? What kind of world would we share?
So, overdo everything. Levels, EQ points, compression, so you get that fresh in your head. The sound of it, what it's doing, the tonality, the level, and then feather it in. So, yes, overdo everything to begin with, and then make sure it fits in the mix properly. Well, there you go. A great way to train your ear to listen for the precise thing that you're working on. Obviously, it's all about how the entire mix sounds, but an entire mix is based upon a huge amount of micromanaging smaller parts. Give these parts a crank to focus your ear when you're feathering them in to your mix. Thanks so much for watching. Give me some comment, love, and a thumbs up below. And hit me at drbobmusicsurgery@gmail.com if you want to say hello or you want me to work on your music. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you the next time the doctor's in.